Part 2. The Fall of Kal. The devotion of Niranjan and his acquisition of Mansarovar and the void. In this way many days passed, and after that this happened. Dharam Rai played this way. Dharam Das, listen to it. Standing on one foot, he did devotion of Satpurush, 70 yugs, and it pleased him. He did a very difficult devotion, and that is why Satpurush was pleased. The word of Satpurush came to him and asked, "Why have you done this devotion?" Bowing his head, Dharam Rai said, "Please give me some place where I can live." Then he was ordered by Satpurush, "O son, go to Mansarovar." Then Dharam Rai felt much happiness in his heart and went to Mansarovar. And when he came there, again he was full of happiness. Again he remembered Satpurush and did his devotion for 70 yugs or more. He did this devotion standing on one foot, and the gracious Satpurush felt pity for him. When Satpurush manifested these words, this is what came on his lips. "O Sahads, go to Dharam Rai. Ask him why he has remembered me this time. He has done a very, very hard practice, so I give him the place where he lives." So in a moment it was given the ownership of the three worlds, and I did this looking at his savour. The dear one has received 3 worlds and is happy. Now go and ask him. Whatever he says, come and tell me. Bowing his head, Sahads started from there and went to Dharam Rai. Sahads said, "Listen, my brother. Satpurush has accepted your devotion. What is it that you want? Tell me. Satpurush has sent this message to you." "O Sahads, my brother, go and make this request to Satpurush. I don't like this small place. I want a big kingdom. In my heart I have felt such love for him. He should bless me with a big place. He should either give me the world of the gods, or else a separate world." After listening to Dharam Rai, Sahads went to Satpurush and conveyed Dharam Rai's request to him. After hearing the words of Sahads, Satpurush said this, "I am pleased with Dharam Rai. Take this to your heart. I have given him the 3 worlds. Now go and tell him to develop the void plane. O Sahads, tell him to make his creation there." "O Sahads, go there quickly. Tell this to Dharam Rai. He has been given the void plane, where he can create his own universe." When Satpurush had told to Sahads, he conveyed to Niranjan. Hearing the words of Sahads, Dharam Rai was pleased. He was happy and a little surprised. Dharam Rai said, "Listen, dear Sahads, how do I create the universe? The gracious Lord has given me this kingdom, but I have no clue as to develop it. I know nothing about the inconceivable. Shower grace on me and tell me its secret. Please convey my request to Satpurush, or my brother. I sacrifice myself on you. How do I create the 9 universes, as I have been ordered by him? Oh my God, give me what I need to create the universe." Then Sahads went to Satlok, where he bowed to Satpurush again and again. Satpurush said to Sahads, "Tell me why you have come. Tell me in detail everything that has happened." Then Sahaj told Satpurus what Dharam Rai had said. He conveyed to him the requests that he had made. Then Satpurus ordered this: Listen to my words, O Sahaj. All that is needed for creation are with karma. Take them from him. Dharam Rai should do his work. He should go to him, be humble, bow his head, should ask him for what he needs. Again Sahaj went to Dharam Rai, conveyed to him the orders of Satpurus. Go to Kurma, ask him for what you need, but be humble, be respectful. And when you bow down to Kurma, and when he showers grace on you, then only will you get what you need. Dharam Rai approached Kurma with happiness in his heart, but with terrible pride in his mind. He went and stood before Kurma, but he didn't greet him, he didn't salute him. But Kurma, he is like nectar. He is happiness giving. He didn't have any anger. He remained cool. He remained devoid of passion. Swollen with pride, Kal saw that Kurma was very patient and mighty. The body of Kurma was 12 units and mighty Dharam Rai's body was 6 units. Dharam Rai walked around Kurma in anger, considering how to get the materials of creation from him. Kal attacked the heads of Kurma with his nails, and breaking his stomach, air came out. From the 3 heads of Kurma, the dynasty of Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh came out. 5 elements came out, including the sky with the moon, sun, stars. They all came out of him. Matsya, Sheshnag, Vara, and the pillars to support the earth came out. And in this way the creation of earth started. When Kal pulled the head of Kurma, sweat came out. And when that drop of sweat spread, the earth started floating on it, as a cream lives on milk. In the same way, the earth rested on water. The earth is supported on the teeth of Vara, and in the physical earth furious winds blow. Recognize the sky as an egg, in which consider the existence of the earth. From the stomach of Kurma, his son Kurma was born, on whom Sheshnag and Vara were created. Recognize the head of Sheshnag as the earth, below whom the son Kurma resides. The created son of Kurma is in the egg, while the original Kurma lives separately in Satlok, where he meditates on Satpurush as before. Kurma said to Satpurush, Nirankar came at me with full force, and manifesting his character climbed on my body. He tore my stomach. He did not obey your orders. Then Satpurush said to Kurma, he is your younger brother, but this is the way of the older ones. They should not pay attention to the bad qualities of the younger, and they should love them. Kabir said to Dharam Das, hearing the words of Satpurush, Kurma was pleased. He was the form of nectar, and remained forever in happiness. And again Niranjan remembered Satpurush, and again for many yugs he did the devotion. But he did devotion for his self-desire, and after making the creation, he repented it. Dharam Rai thought, how do I develop these worlds? Without the seed, what do I do with the heavenly world, the mortal world, and the world below? With what do I think? How do I make the body? So again, doing devotion, I will ask for that which can put life into my 3 worlds. He determined to get life for the worlds and began remembering Satpurus. He did devotion for 64 yugas, standing on one foot. Satpurus, the abode of grace, was pleased with his seva. He told Sahaj, "What new thing does he ask for now?" "Sahaj, go to Niranjan, give him whatever he wants. Tell him to create the universe, leaving all deceptions." When Satpurus ordered, Sahaj went to Kal, bowing his head to him. He arrived where Kal was standing, doing his devotion. Looking at Sahaj, Dharam Rai became happy and was convinced that Satpurus was pleased with him. Sahaj said, "Listen, O Dharam Rai. Why are you doing devotion?" Bowing his head, Dharam Rai said, "Give me some place where I can dwell." Sahaj said, "Listen, Dharam Rai. Satpurus has given you everything. Whatever came out from Karma's stomach, Satpurus has ordered to give to you. You've been given the kingdom of the three worlds. Now without any fear create the universe." Niranjan said, "How do I create the universe?" "Please tell Satpurus, fold in your hands, I am your servant and not a strange one. Tell Satpurus, I beg him to give me the seed for the field of my creation. I am his servant and do not rely on anyone else. Daily I remember who Satpurus is. Tell this to Satpurus. Give me the seed, the sign of immortality." Again Sahaj returned to Satpurus and told him Niranjan's request. Then, as Satpurus ordered, Sahaj returned home to Satlok, which is full of happiness. The gracious Satpurus doesn't look at good or bad deeds. He is controlled by service. Then Satpurus, in his will, created a female who had 8 parts in her body. She had 8 hands, and came and stood on the left side of Satpurus. Bowing her head, she asked him, "O Satpurus, what are your orders for me?" Then Satpurus said, "Daughter, go to Dharam Rai, take hold of that which I give you, and meeting with Dharam Rai, create the universe." Then Satpurus gave her the seed of the Jiv, whose name is Soham. There's no difference between Jiva and Soham. Jiva is the essence of Satpurus. Satpurus created 3 powers: fearlessness, consciousness of himself, and Ulgani. When Satpurus was pleased, he gave Astangi to Dharam Rai. She was told to go to Mansarva and join with him. The woman Astangi was very beautiful, charming. She was ordered to go to Mansarva and create the dense creation. She was given the root seed of 84 lakhs of births. She went to create the living universe. And after bowing her head to Satpurus, all this was given to the first woman, who went to Mansarva. Satpurus called Sahaj immediately, and he came running. "Sahaj, go to Dharam Rai and tell him, you have been given that thing which you desired. The root seed has been sent to you. You can create the universe as you like. Go and live in Mansarva so that the universe can be created. Again Sahads went to where Niranjan was standing in his devotion. When he told him the words of Satpurush, Niranjan obeyed him. Hearing the word of Satpurush, Niranjan came and settled in Mansarovar. When he first saw the woman, Dharam Rai was pleased. Looking at Astangi, Dharam Rai believed in a self-conceited manner. He said, "There's no limit to the limitless Lord." And delighted by the beauty of that woman, he looked at her. Looking at every single part of her body, he became impatient. He swallowed the woman. O Dharam Das, hear about Kal's nature. When that unjust Kal swallowed that woman, she was astonished, and she cried for help. And she said, "Kal has made me his food." Then Dharam Rai came to Sahaj, who took back the plane of void, consciousness from him. Then Satpurush remembered what had happened to Karma, how Kal had also attacked him to control him, and had destroyed his three heads. Satpurush is gracious, but he knows all. Knowing this character of Kal, Satpurush cursed him, about which I will tell you now. If you will devour 1,00,000 jivas daily, 1 1/4 lakhs will be developed. Then Satpurush thought, how can I finish Kal? It's very dangerous and will make the souls restless. I cannot destroy him or stop him. He is my worthless son. If I withdraw him into myself, I will have to bring everything back. This is my immovable word. I will remove Kal from here. He will never be allowed to enter my region. I will keep my word. Satpurush called Jogjit and made him understand the character of Dharam Rai. Jogjit, go quickly, expel Kal after beating him. Now he cannot live in Mansarovar, and in this plain of Satlok he must never come. In the stomach of Dharam Rai is that woman. Tell her to remember my Shabd, and to go and live in heaven, in the mortal world and the world below, whose king is Kal. She should come out of the stomach of Dharam Rai, and she will get good fruit for this good deed. Go and tell Dharam Rai that now that woman is his. Bowing his head to Satpurush, Jogjit went to Mansarovar. When Kal saw him, he became very dreadful. Kal asked him, "Why have you come here? Who has sent you here today?" Jogjit said, "O Dharam Rai, you have eaten that woman, and Satpurush has ordered me to expel you from here." Jogjit asked the woman, "Why are you in his stomach? Tear it and come out, and remember the glory of Satpurush." Hearing this, Dharam Rai burned with anger within himself, and coming before Jogjit, he clashed with him. Then Jogjit remembered Satpurush and received his light and his power. Satpurush ordered him to hit the centre of Kal's forehead with full force, and Jogjit did as he was ordered. When Jogjit hit him, Dharam Rai fell down far from Satlok. He was afraid of Satpurush and got up by himself. The woman came out from his stomach, and, seeing him again, became afraid. She was in doubt and afraid of Kal. She stood thinking, looking at the ground here and there. Dharam Rai said, "Listen, woman, give up your fear of me. Satpurush created you for me. Now let us create the universe together. I am your man, you are my woman. Give up your fear. The woman said, Why do you talk like this? You are my elder brother. The woman said, Listen, father, why do you talk like this, knowing our relation? I'm your daughter now, since you put me in your stomach. Previously you were my elder brother. Now you are my father. Look at me with pure eyes, or you will be committing a sin. If you look at me with desire, you will become a sinner. Niranjan said, Listen, Bhavani, I'll tell you the truth. I'm not afraid of sins and virtues, because I myself am their creator. All the sins and virtues are born from me, and from me no one will ask the account. I'll spread sins and virtues, and anyone who becomes entangled in them is ours. That's why I'm telling you to understand and accept my word. Satpurus has given you to me, Bhavani. Obey my word. Hearing this, the woman laughed. They agreed with each other, and both of them were delighted. She spoke attractive words in a sweet voice, and she thought of having sexual relations with Dharam Rai. Hearing her sweet words, Dharam Rai was pleased, and he decided to perform the sexual act with her. The woman said, I don't have a genital organ. Then Niranjan acted this way. With his nail, he immediately cut the hole of her genital organ, and in that way the door of creation was formed. Blood started pouring from the genital organ as it was harmed by the nail, and since then the act of sexual intercourse has existed. O Dharam Das, listen to the story of creation, which no man knows. Kal indulged for 3 times, and Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, they were born. Brahma is the oldest, Vishnu the second born, and Shambhu the youngest. When Kal and the woman enjoyed together, the creation was begun.